This is a fragrance that might make you rethink the way we think about patchouli. This is Dance of the Dawn by the Different Company. As you can see, this fragrance focuses very much on a woody, patchouli, and warm, spicy scent profile. And it's interesting because if you look at the scent pyramid, you might not know what to think because a lot of these fragrance notes might seem unisex or masculine, and I do think that this is a unisex leaning fragrance, but this is where the pink pepper comes in. The pink pepper at the top adds this touch of brightness, adds a bit of like a fruity sweetness almost, which is common in my mind with my experience with pink pepper. And then as it dries down, you start getting this really interesting kind of clean aromatic patchouli. It's interesting because in my experience, patchouli can be interpreted in or can be added to a fragrance in different ways. Sometimes it pulls more fruity, sometimes it pulls more earthy, and I think that's where people get a notion that they don't like patchouli as much. But other times it pulls kind of aromatic, clean, woody, and that's what I get with this. So in this case, the patchouli adds this kind of like clean undertone to this fragrance, like kind of like this soft, spicy nuance. Remember, this fragrance does have incense, black pepper, pink pepper, so it has a lot going on. But I think the iris in here really adds a smoothness to the perfume. This goes to show that when it comes to any kind of fragrance, you can't necessarily look at any one of the notes and pass judgment on a perfume. You really have to think about how they come together. And in this case, I think this is a lovely, versatile scent. It's a really interesting one, and even if you don't like patchouli, I would recommend at least getting a sample of this because it's way more intriguing and more wearable than you might expect.